Hello everyone, my name is Ken, that over there is Sick Tash, and a Stardew Valley time.
I am a tad bit ill, but on the bright side, I have been able to have the air conditioner going all day. Oh, it's so lovely.
So lovely. I hope it's not the aircon that's making you sick.
It's not. The aircon's in like a different room.
Oh, good.
I've just left the door open.
Oh, good.
Folks are out of town, so I can do that.
What the fuck am I doing?
I have absolutely no idea. Chloe's now a full-grown bunny.
Yes, I saw on the last video we put up, well, that video we put up, she commented and she was like all super excited, and it made me feel good.
I haven't seen that yet, but I did just get wool from our beloved Chloe.
Our beloved Chloe, thank you for your wool.
Thank you for your wool, Chloe.
I've been having such a lazy weekend. Like, I have not done jack all weekend, and I feel super guilty.
Don't feel guilty, because frankly, I've done jack shit all weekend as well. I was supposed to be doing, gonna like crack down, I was gonna get shit edited, and I've just said, fuck it, I'm gonna play .hack GU.
I didn't even do that. I mainly slept.
Which I'll just say, once you get past these severely unlikable characters, in the beginning at least, they go through a bit of an arc and become a little bit more likable. Or maybe I just lowered my standards. It's not bad. Not a bad little thing.
I think you've lowered your standards, friend. Because I saw you gushing on Twitter.
Here's the thing. Yeah, you would have seen me arguing with someone on Twitter about it. Because I was just... No, I was pissed off. This was the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm still
the main character is that... Do you remember, like, in the mid-2000s, there was a bunch of main characters that had that stupid, oh, edgy, I don't need anyone to help me, I'm gonna go it alone no matter what. Like, I won't yell at anyone who tries to get close to me. Like, that bullshit. That's Haseo, the main character, and he's like that up until the end of the fucking game. And it's just goddamn annoying.
So there was literally no character growth. He didn't change his stupid ways.
He grows as a character. He's still just an asshole though. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm not a massive fan of, but at least he underwent some character arc. I did love the introduction of Atali. Atali is this one from Moontree who's one of the guilds. And she basically comes in by saying, it's like, we believe in, like, what Moontree, I won't spoil it, but we believe in what Moontree believes in, and we get what we want not through lecturing people. So to prove this, I will now lecture you, force you into a mission, email you without consent, and then force you into a mission where I do nothing but lecture you.
Makes perfect sense.
Going, fucking hypocrisy!
You bastard.
Keep in mind that she never acknowledged she did that. She had no self-awareness at all. And it was the most hilarious thing.
I think I was
to the point where I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna riff on this because it's hilarious to me. I
think it was supposed to be super tropey, which is cool.
No, they played the entire thing dead straight. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind them doing that, but the subject matter's too silly. There was also, like, basically just, it's the same thing with any .hack thing, is they're taking a video game entirely too seriously. And it's just so fucking funny to me, because this is a goddamn video game, people. You do not need to take this so seriously.
I think there's a lot of people take video games too seriously, otherwise competitive video games would not be a thing.
Yeah, but like they're doing like full-blown fantasy acting in a fucking video game. They're like, only you are the chosen one. And it's like they're taking it super duper seriously, and I'm just going, for fuck's sake, people.
It's a game, calm down.
If you're having a shit time, log off.
That's not that. What was the other one? Sword Art Online. If you can't log out or you die.
Yeah, that one, that had a whole thing of, okay, the stakes are raised, therefore it's kind of, you know, I can kind of accept them being a little bit silly with the whole thing, with, the lives and so forth are being freaked out. It's death, it's actual fucking death, it's not, you respawn. So I can kind of see, yeah, you'd be having an issue. But this one was just literally, you could log off and do whatever. The one thing that does piss me off about, two main things that do piss me off about GU. First is it clearly shows that they can do cutscenes where the character's mouth moves. But they don't do that normally. They're just kind of stoic faces and just move. Like, I get it was a different time, and I do get that, you know, a decade ago you were lucky if somebody's mouth moved. But I'm just sitting there going, okay?
Did I just buy a ventriloquism act?
Yeah,
why?
Kinda, but it's like,
Vaudeville must be so proud.
You can... Like, why did you establish that you can very clearly, like, showcase them moving their mouths and so forth, but not do it all the time? Was it just too expensive? Like, what gives?
I think it was just too time-consuming.
Yeah, maybe.
I've got another couple of geodes for you.
Oh, nice. I'm desperately trying to remember where the fuck the recipe for ancient seeds are, because I got another one. I remember there was a recipe that allowed them to be able to be planted. I cannot remember where it went.
Why, combat system? Why do I fucking keep turning the wrong way? Okay, I'm fine now. Don't need the wood.
Yeah, the second thing that did piss me off about it was, oh, what the hell was it? Well, one would be the grinding, but the second thing that kind of did piss me off about it would be the... how do we say it? From everyone taking itself too fucking seriously. There's a lot of, oh, I got an email, therefore I will log out and check my email, which, alright, that's fine. That's just a small loading screen. You load back into the game, it takes a few minutes, that's fine. But there's a lot of, okay, log out, check your email. Okay, now come back in for a 2-minute cutscene, then traps all the way back to log out and check your email again. Come in for a 2-minute cutscene, checks out, go to this other area where you can stick around for a 5-minute cutscene, and then log out and check your email again. It's just a lot of annoying loading screen.
Email simulator. Yeah, do not want.
Email simulator. It's just, it's really strange. It's like, that's the only thing that bugged me is that, like, you could have me just press a button, check my email in the game, and then you won't have to have me load. Like, that's perfect. Like, I wouldn't care if I had to check my email 500 times then, because I don't have to go through loading screens. What I do love about it is there's a lot of stuff on, like, there's a lot of, like, in-game forum posts and lore and websites and all this sort of stuff. And it's genuinely interesting. It's just bloody annoying having to leave every 5 minutes to go, alright, is there like a new thing now? No. Alright, well, we'll go back in and check in 5 minutes.
I'll go check my email quickly. No, that does sound a little annoying. I can't remember which was the .hack series I played. It was either for PS1 or PS2. I remember it still came with like DVDs of the in the game case, a DVD of the anime.
Now I know. Okay, that one was the DVD is called Tashdacat. I think it's called Liminality or something like that. The one you would have played would be Infection, Mutation. I can't remember the third one, and then Quarantine. That'd be one of the ones you played. Because those were the ones for the PS2. I played Mutation and fucking loved it.
I remember I finished them. It's about what I remember.
You did better than I did then.
And then a billion years ago, when the whole .hack thing was on one of the sci-fi channels or something here that was still showing anime at that point. That was pretty good.
Really, really good. I enjoyed .hack Sign. Once the main character actually got off his ass and started speaking like a decent human being. I really like .hack. I love the .hack series. I love the entire premise of the video games. But the one thing that does genuinely annoy me about the entire universe is, if you watch the anime, if you play the games and so forth, how are they pulling half this shit off? How are they pulling all of these moves off? Because it is clearly established you are wearing a headset or you're wearing goggles and you're holding a controller. So unless that controller is like Elite Dangerous where there's a button for literally everything, I don't see how you can pull half these moves off. It's just bizarre.
That's like the HTC Vive 10.0.
Basically. That's why I really prefer Sword Art Online. I really prefer Log Horizon. because it's clearly established that you are in effectively a full immersion VR set. So them moving the way that they do is far more believable to me. That being said, I still don't particularly like Sword Art Online, but its in-game lore is a bit more consistent. Also, I've been running around with wool in my thing for like 20 minutes now, just thinking, okay, well, where do I put this? And then realized that the bundle I was thinking of I'd completed a long time ago.
Did you buy the wool?
No, I got, like I said, rabbits produce wool.
Yes, but I mean, to complete it the first time, did you make a purchase?
I genuinely don't know. I don't even know if there is wool that you need. Maybe I'm just imagining things.
Could be.
I also seem to remember there's something that you can use. There's like a loom. Here it is, a loom. Wood, fiber, pine tar. I really wish I had pine tar right now because I can make cloth. And
we keep
cloth
fucking selling it
for a lot. We keep selling cloth.
We keep selling everything we find. So pine tar probably being sold a whole bunch.
Oh yeah, I know for a fact. I just keep forgetting.
Okay, I'm gonna dump a bunch of stuff in the mine chest.
Oil maker. An oil maker would be very nice as well, but we don't have truffles yet. We are going to be able to get truffles, though. I just need to be able to... Holy shit, there's a tree down here! I thought I killed all the trees.
Holy shit, there's a tree. I know I needed a frozen tear for something. Something I wanted to build or make.
I don't know. What would it be? What needs a frozen tear?
What the fuck did I want to make?
No tapper, charcoal kiln, recycling machine, oil maker. No, nothing around here needs a frozen tear of all things. I do kind of want to build more crab pots, but they don't give us anything decent. They don't even give us crabs!
Oh, it was for the warrior ring. That's what it was. Okay.
I
can make a ring of Yoba, though. Don't know what that does.
Ooh.
Occasionally shields the wearer from damage. Sturdy ring.
Cool. Okay, I just jumped 20 minutes into the past. That was freaky. Slime, speed grow. Hey, there's mead. Who needed mead?
Pam wanted pale ale.
Alright, well, never mind then. Green office stool. So she has sold nothing of value to us.
That bitch.
Oh, except pepper seeds. Pepper seeds aren't that bad. I wouldn't mind some. Made from fermented honey. I come to think of it, our bees haven't given us honey in a while, and they were. I believe they did give us honey at the beginning of the season. We need flowers. What the heck is this?
We have got so much stuff.
That's weird. It's just something is blocking my path. Very odd.
Very strange.
Very strange, darling. Very strange.
Very strange.
Speaking of people, I just realized, first day of spring, we're probably going to kill ourselves hoeing all the ground we need for the turnips.
Yep, probably. And by probably, I mean definitely. I'm just trying to be a little bit more interesting than just fucking mining constantly.
Yeah, well, welcome to winter. We're actually supposed to mine a lot more in winter.
Yes, but I mean, in 80-something episodes, it's been all I've been fucking doing.
To be fair, we did kind of make you be the miner, partly because it's a lot more fucking interesting than me just bumming around
moseying around. This is true, but also not true. Also, just at the end, kind of the episode, I just wanted to mention, my interview with News Nexus went up yesterday.
Oh yes, I just watched it. It was actually very good. I
was super formal, and I swore very little, if at all. My dogs were fucking impossible.
Yeah, I did kind of hear them in the background.
Oh, you didn't hear half of it? I'm pretty sure he cut most of it out, fuck's sake.
Yeah, he did. He cut a few times there. And I'm guessing most of them would probably be to save the viewers the annoyance of constantly hearing the dogs.
Yes, he said he didn't care. I sort of asked him. I was like, please just fucking cut it out, because otherwise the barking that happens when the demons, they come in my mind. It was bad. Oreo was having like a shit fit with the dog next door. But it was
Oh
adorable.
yeah, apparently
and
he sneaks up into like the balcony and just notices him. Bark, 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 bark.
and then loses his shit completely. Yes, he does that.
To be fair, Oreo's adorable, so he gets away with it.
True. He's gonna get his ass kicked, but probably. Considering the dog next door is probably like 4 times his size at least. So
To be fair, my cat's gone up against a guard dog and won. Handily, I might add.
Nice.
My cat is a badass.
Badass
Tash
cat.
basically, Tash got sick of the guard dog next door barking when I was a kid. So jumped the fence, beat the shit out of the guard dog, and it came back with just a little clip out of his ear.
Ouch.
Keep in mind, this is the same cat that survived 2 weeks under a house, like flooded with water, while eating redback spiders. One of the more poisonous spiders in our country.
Eating redback spiders.
Yep.
Fuck
Eating redback spiders.
that noise.
Because keep in mind, nothing else is down there but spiders. Because
No,
we don't have mice.
no mises.
No beasts.
No mises. But cat.
That cat was fucking badass, though. Like, at the
Sounds
end
it.
of it, like, you'd think a cat was the amount of maladies that poor bastard had. Like, he had severe, like, let's see, he had arthritis, massive bladder issues, pain bladder issues. He had, like, 4 different cancers. He was going blind, deaf. Like, he basically had everything except for AIDS. And he was still as chipper as ever right at the end.
Just
I miss that cat.
sticking in there. Jeez.
I would give up everything I fucking own and have accomplished for just one more day with that cat.
Aww. Don't turn this into an emotional thing.
I'm not, I'm just saying. That cat was amazing. Got me through my teen years.
Best cat.
Best fucking cat ever.
Okay, head to bed. It's getting late.
You need to bed, yes.
It's
Oh,
also
yeah, you can't go into bed above your head.
it's also
That's annoying.
suddenly real sad o'clock.
I just miss Tash, you know? I really miss Tash.
I know. Okay, we made decent money today.
Keep in mind, I don't miss the hellion of a sister yet.
Oh, that sounds pretty... Yes, that sounds pretty familiar with my
that
dogs.
cat just had far too much energy. We couldn't deal, but she got like really, really, really sick and had to be put down on my brother's birthday. And it
Oh.
was his cat.
That's fucking
So-
horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, we got him another cat, which he nicknamed Peggy, which that... I could go into stories of Peggy and her interactions with Tash. It's just adorable and hilarious.
It's like
That little kid did not give a fuck.
little what is she called again? Little Kira and
Kira?
Jasper. Those two are just best friends forever.
Yeah, but keep in mind, Tash is the grumpy. Even as a kid, effectively the kid, he was the grumpy old man of cats. Because keep in mind, this is a cat that came from, like a couple of old people, like 80s, 85-ish, were when we got him. They were moving into a home, and they couldn't keep both cats, so we had the option of the other cat, whose name completely escapes me, and Tash. And I just walked in, I sat in this big poofy armchair, and Tash just comes and jumps on my lap, and just completely starts purring, and they're like, well, we'll give you Tash then.
Yes, he chose you.
Oh, yeah. Because keep in mind, like, he came sauntering out of his own, like, wing of the house that has been fully given over to him.
His
He had,
wing
like,
of the house.
toys and, like, ultra... Like, I swear to God, they would have spent a good $5,000 to $10,000 minimum doing up this section of the house and getting it set up and getting all the, like, very upper class stuff for the cats.
And he just had his own wing.
And he comes and he gets put into like a 1-bedroom apartment that's already way too crowded with people, with fish, with birds, with another cat at the time, Jemima. And it would have been such a shock for the poor guy, and he's just like, alright, fuck it, guess I'm the patriarch of this place now.
Yes, this is my house now. But it's okay, you can
Oh, yeah.
stay.
He
Oh.
utterly hated most of my mom's boyfriends, come to think of it. It was bloody hilarious.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's fair, given that I think all but two of them, sorry, I keep forgetting my father, basically tried to con her out of money.
Oh, fun.
I'm not even kidding.
Oh, fun.
And curiously enough, keep in mind, Tash loved my dad to bits, would always come up and sit on his lap whenever he came to the house. But my dad hates cats. Utterly hates cats. So it was like, it's like that kind of sixth sense. Cats can detect which person at the party is either allergic to or hates cats.
Yes, and they just like completely zoom in on that person. Yep. That's so good. Like Oreo and Kira can tell exactly when I want to record something that needs to be semi-profesh, and then they want to fuck around outside.
Yeah, they just screw you over. I can't wait
adorable.
till I move out, because I'm going to be like that crazy cat guy. I'm just going to move out. Like, before I get furniture, before I get bedding, I'm going to be sleeping on like a sleeping bag on the floor with a computer at my side. I will go up and go, hi, I'd like 5 cats, please.
But only
just, like,
5.
Go to the pan.
Different colors, multiple sizes. Just mix up a bag.
Just give me a bag of cats. No, I'll probably
crazy
get
cat lady
3
starter
cats.
kit, please.
I'll probably get 3 cats. And I know one of them is going to be jet black, and if I get the option to name him, I'm going to name him Gigi after not Princess Mononoke, you idiot. Kiki's Delivery Service.
Oh yes, agreed.
I love that movie. It's so good. Not as good as House Moving Castle and Spirited Away, because there's that mid bit that I don't really care for, but it is really, really good.
Yes, only the start and end is like real good. Yeah. The rest of it's
also,
just
I found out something. Have you seen House Moving Castle? The movie,
I did, but a really long time ago.
If you watch it again, and if anybody hasn't watched, go watch it. The one thing that you will get seriously annoyed about is the main character, Sophie, her constant transition from old lady back to young-looking woman, and then young-looking woman with gray hair, and then back to old lady. That constant shift. It is never explained in the movie, so it's not a spoiler to give this away. It is apparently based around, like, the whole thing that they were trying to represent was that the curse, it had a very short lifespan, so it would only have worn off in a couple of days. But her belief in the curse, her belief that it made her old, kept it going constantly. So during the points where she's distracted or thinking about something else, it fades again, but the minute that she starts actively thinking about it, she goes back to this little old lady. And you can actually see it happen during a fight, not a fist fight. She's having a verbal argument with this woman, and she physically morphs from this older lady to the young woman that she was at the beginning of the movie. And it is, once you figure that out, and once you find that out, there's a lot of scenes in the movie that make a lot more sense.
Sounds like it's fucking strange.
Yeah, it's really well done. I remember House Moving Castle, the movie, was based on a 3-part book series that is wildly different from Miyazaki's vision of characters. But I do love that movie to absolute bits, because I do love the voice talent, because I got Christian Bale to voice Hal. I cannot imagine Hal being voiced by anyone.
So that was just really good casting.
Oh, yeah. Also, one other thing that pissed me off, just back on GU, there's a character in GU called Kun. He is voiced by, I cannot remember his name, but he voices Sanada Yukimura in the English dub of Senkaku Basara. I cannot hear Kun as anything other than Sanada Yukimura role-playing. I just cannot. The voice is just too distinctive. It's creepy. I'm watching Kun give a grand impassioned speech, and all I can think of is Yukimura, your lordship, and just constantly in my head, because that was a running joke in Senkaku Basara. Which, if you haven't seen Senkaku Basara, genuinely go see it, because the dub of that is very, very good. I cannot speak for the sub of it, but I imagine it is quite good as well, because they know how to do their own damn history. Sure. Although, if you like seeing a hot, pretty boy if you don't like seeing a hot, pretty boy get punched, maybe don't go see it, because he gets punched a lot. It was actually a lampshaded by one of the characters. This guy literally punches him through, like, a wall and a stone statue, and is like, my lord, that would have killed a lesser man.
Well,
yep, yes it would.
Now I need to see it.
Yeah,
but what I also need to do, I sadly need to end this episode.
Yeah, because I've been rambling for ages, like I always do.
But that's perfectly fine. That's what the series has become.
Yeah, this is basically the issue with winter, is that there's so little to do that it has devolved purely to visual podcast.
Yep, but it's still fun. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a little... Yes?
One quick thing. If you genuinely want a visual podcast that is between a lot of people like not taking it seriously, our friend on YouTube, the Game Train, DAGAMETRAIN, go look him up. Me and Kin starred in a series, is starring actually, but I think it's still going on, a series on his channel where we're co-commentating a Spyro 3 playthrough. And if you genuinely like this style where it's just people chatting and kind of visual podcasting with a game in the background, go look that up. We do come back to the game quite a few times, but a lot of it is just us chatting about games, current events, whatever comes into our mind at the time. And it is... I was rewatching it over the last couple of days. It's genuinely really fun.
That was really fun.
Fair warning, we do get political a couple of times. Just if you don't want to hear people talk about politics, fair warning, we do get political a couple of times. So that the politics are more what's going on currently than us giving political opinion.
Yep. A clear indication when I go silent during that. That's when you know. Just tune out.
To be fair, you're silent a lot, partly because me and Walder, I will admit we talk over the top of you a lot, partly because you were dealing with dogs for a lot of that. For several episodes that it's like you were dealing with very sick dogs.
Yep. That was a fun time.
So there are points of time where he just goes silent for like 3 episodes and comes back in.
Yep. I'm still mentioning the fucking title though.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you're still in the description. Also, if you want another really cool thing, Kin and I playing Nidhogg 2. It is 3 episodes long. It's about an hour in length. Go watch it. That was so much fucking fun.
I went and reposted. I think I reposted all of them on my channel as well. So you can hit up either Tash or me. You'll still get the views and the attention. Just like slapping it up on my channel because I'm there.
If you want a really, really good episode, just watch the 3rd one, the final one in the series, because that is just breakneck. That was so much fun of just us going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
It's because I stopped recording and then I knew I was gonna fucking win the next game.
Oh yeah, it's like that was so fucking difficult. You put me completely on the ropes and then just steamrolled me in the last couple of minutes there.
Yes, because I had to do something.
Me from one side of the whole map right to the other. He just kept killing me. I couldn't get away and I couldn't stop. It was insane.
And if I try that again now, it probably wouldn't work. Okay, but as the end of this episode, you guys probably know what to do. I've been Ken, that has been Tash, this has been Stardew Valley. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Have a good one, guys.